guys. So I feel like there is an urgent message yet again. It's kind of funny because I was out having, a little fun with my coworkers yesterday, and we were out on a boat, and I was just being a normal guy on a, Sunday. But it's very fascinating. Like, I was clearly woken up at like 4 a.m. today, which is Monday, September 3rd. It seems like, I don't know if it's like urgency, but I went on Facebook, because I was just bored, and I was wide awake, and my friend Lisa was online as well, and my friend Sabrina, my friend Brandon, and I saw two other people who are, like-minded and awakened, who were all awake, and I'm thinking, something's going on, because that's the way that I think. Like, something's going on to why, how we're all, wide awake, and it felt like electricity hitting your arms, or it was like this small light tapping or zapping of electricity. But what's interesting was, it wasn't like a scary or fearful anxiety like feeling that, for me, I usually get that, but this was like comfortable, and there was just this calmness. It's still going on right now, whatever it is. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. It's that thing I was talking about in my last video, like whenever these, my grandmother calls them pathetic. These pathetic messages, or these pathetic prophetic feelings, they do allow your body to respond in a certain way. So it's prior to sunrise right now, and there is this stillness and calmness right now. It is a very peaceful calm. And then I also noticed that several posts are saying that the new earth, is here, the new earth arrived, blah, blah, and blah. I do feel a little different in my own self right now. I do feel a little bit more conscious. Sorry if there's some rumbling. It's just because I have my dash cam on. So I wanted to drive around because I was just too restless by the time But anyway, so my friend Lisa, she told me this message. Thanks, Lisa. And it's really about freeing yourself from fear, releasing yourself from fear, and going forward into your gift. Everyone this is my message now. We are all being nurtured and groomed into our new gifts. These new gifts, they're going to be coming out of what is called the Newfound wisdom. And I am probably the first to get this message. It's called the Newfound wisdom, which is going to be the new book, like if you were to have Book of Revelations, Book of Genesis, there's a new book, and it's going to be called the Newfound wisdom. And so, because I woke up at a certain time, I wanted to associate the time with gematria codes. And the gematria message that I got back was, God is the tree of life. God is the tree of life, or our Father is the tree of life. Obviously, I could see that. And so it correlates to Adam and Eve, that if God said, eat from any tree, eat any fruit from any tree, but don't eat from the tree of knowledge, that was basically not our Father. And so that's just kind of like what I'm getting, was that we ate ate from the fruit from the wrong God in the beginning. So it really put us in this downward spiral, and now we're back in this upward spiral again. I think we had to figure out the secret of what happened in order to get us back in the right track. And it takes a lot of meditation and compassion to really figure out what the Father has been telling us this whole time. That we were born of one particular, divine and holy, but we were taken and adopted, if you want to put it that way, or fostered by another. And now we're out of that fostering system, and we're on our own now, able to grow and mature ourselves with knowing that we have a true parent, a real birth parent. And it's sort of like, if you put it that way, if you grew up with a certain parent, let's say like adoption, for example, and then you wanted to learn about your biological parents. So this is the coming of that wisdom of being with that biological oneness from the source itself. I think we were able to identify and feel the resonance of our Father, our biological source, but we really just didn't know what the heck was going on, like what really happened. So here's the truth, I'm telling you. Wow, what a message. So I'll leave you guys, and comment below if you all, it doesn't really matter where your background comes from, and it's really about this divine unconditional love. And you know that it's unconditional because there's no judgment, there's only patience, and it's beautiful. Like whatever this feeling is, it's really beautiful. Anyways, have a great rest of your morning. If you're in America, happy Labor Day. Take the day off. Find some nature and solitude and rest. Bye, everybody.